Welcome once more to the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025. This is a Group A encounter between Sri Lanka A and Hong Kong, China. It is a virtual quarterfinal. Having lost their first opening matches, today is a chance to register some points on the board. And why is that necessary? Because if you take a look at that points table, there's 2 points in the favor of Bangladesh A, 2 points in the favor of Afghanistan A, and only 2 teams can qualify for the semi-finals. Fariz Maharouk was there in the toss when Dunit Velalage and Yasin Murtaza walked out. Well, Sri Lanka won the toss and chose to field first, given that the pitch is a little tacky, their opinion. Interestingly enough, only one change has been made in both sides together, where Travis Matthew, who is a mystery spinner, has come in place of Isata Vijay Sundara, who is a fast bowler. Hong Kong, China remain unchanged, even though there was a heavy defeat on the cards last time around. Keep an eye out for the likes of Milan Ratnayaka with the bat and the ball for Sri Lanka A. And at the other side, Babar Hayat registered a half century for Hong Kong, China in the encounter. Come on, guys. And so it begins, a virtual quarterfinal.
Oh, Praveen. Little bit of movement away, straight away.
Well, it was a little foolish. Gone over cover, didn't get the right contact. Zishan off the mark, Hong Kong, China off the mark. Steps out. And that's a good shot, isn't it? Aggression by Zishan.
The length was short, but he took it from there. Wonderfully crafted. And also the ball was going away and he played it over mid-on. Yeah, absolutely in control of the stroke.
Big appeal. And this time the finger goes up. Travis Matthew gets the wicket finally. May have been denied once, but not twice.
Not an ideal choice of the shot from Zishan. A straight ball. And missing it altogether, and rightly so, the umpire giving it out to the delight of bowler who's come in this game and creating an impact straight away. Zishan Ali gone for 8. Hong Kong lose their first at 11.
And Babar Hayat comes into the middle. What a delivery! What a delivery!
Wonderfully bowled. Coming back in, Babar having no clue of it. That is one of the shortest stays. They've lost their best player. What a ball. Flatter trajectory, and it just moved after pitching. And Babar slow to react. Clueless in the end. And to the delight of Praveen Matthew, another one for him. Babar goes for a duck. Hong Kong 11 for 2.
Gives himself room. There is a third man, and in the end, he does manage to hold on to it. So Ratnayaka also gets a scalp.
Hong Kong in further trouble, 12 for 3.
Yeah, went for the big hoik. Was trying to target mid-wicket, Nizakat. Went towards third man. Ooh, lucky.
Yeah, keeping your eyes on the ball allows you another chance. Alamage taking it finally. Nizakat gone for 0. Another duck. 12 for 3 Hong Kong.
This is better. The fielder remains unmoved as it goes to the boundary.
Yeah, this was hit hard, well timed. No chance for any fielder.
Came down the track. Shiv Mathur, batted at number 7 in the last game. Promotion today. Came down the track and trying to maximize the power play. Slowly but surely. That's a good shot. Slow ball, set up beautifully. And Anshuman Rath, there was no second invitation needed. Reverse hit. That was an excellent hit. The challenge was thrown by Dunit Velalage with a slip in place. And Shiv Mathur He is aggressive.
With the turn, he just brings that reverse into play. One bounce to the boundary. That is good connection, good shot.
Shiv Mathuru batted at number 7 in the last game, scored 12. And I think Hong Kong China, the think tank led by Kaushal Silva, the head coach. It's an outside edge. Nishan Madhuska, he is confident. And Dunit Wellalage. He takes the big one of Anushman Rath, who's been excellent so far with 21 on 27 on a tough pitch. But Dunit Wellalage, the captain, leading from the front.
And just not giving him room enough to be able to cut that straight into the hands, and beautifully taken. Nissan Madhuska take the catch. Wellalage among the wickets. And Hong Kong China are in some trouble. Anshuman departs after making 21. Hong Kong China on 49 for 4.
Karachige to continue. Shiv goes big and goes really well. A maximum from the right-hander. That's the intent Hong Kong China needed at the moment.
What a magnificent strike that was, breaking the shackles. Much needed for Hong Kong China at this stage.
As Vyas comes in the air, two fielders converging and taken quite well in the end. Running all the way from long on. Vyas picks up a wicket, the first ball that he bowls as he removed Shiv.
That's a beautiful delivery, flighted delivery, turning away from the batter. That is why he got the top edge. Couldn't play it where he really wanted to play, and in the end, well judged catch. They're not very easy catches to judge. Shiv Mathur gone for 26, 62 for 5 now, Hong Kong China.
Got him! Outstanding. He was the first born and bred player for Jaffna to appear in an internationally televised game, and making sure the viewers from Sri Lanka knows him.
Smart bowler. He's a find of the in 2020 in Lanka Premier League. Did pretty well. Ayaz Khan gone for 3, 68 for 6 now, Hong Kong China.
Usually as a crowd better, you know, what would you do to counter such kind of spin? You know, do you pick it off the hands? You know, it's a trait, a skill that has gone out of fashion lately.
This one, it's timed right from the middle of the bat. Goes a long way. 6 runs.
This is the risk you take bowling in the death overs, the spinners. Comes down the track and bowls him. Thought for a second, Revin Matthews saw him coming down, bowled the faster ball. Now Yassim Murtada's skipper was beaten for pace.
Yassim Murtada, who looked good, and this one just going on with the arm, a straighter one, wonderfully bowled. And shattering the stumps, picking up his 3rd wicket. He really has come in and straight away created an impact in the game, picking up the Hong Kong captain, gone for 20 of 24. Hong Kong China 84 for 7.
Low ball. That's something that Garuka Sanket has developed, and what a catch! That's Nuwanindu Fernando for you, one of the safest fielders going around in Sri Lanka. Printed in, and a very good catch of a Garuka Sanket slow delivery.
It was well disguised slower ball. Didn't allow any timing for the batter. And look at this fielder getting into a great position. That is well caught. And straight away, Sanket has a wicket. And Maroof's suggestion has worked. 4 he got. Hong Kong China 90 for 8.
Going for the Yorker, missing the length. Ramesh Mendes. He's a mere spectator. That's a mistake done by Garuka Sanket. Batsmen are looking for pace. All pace, miss the length. There's a high chance you go the distance. Who is the call? Should be easy couple of runs. As Nuwanindu Fernando does the fielding from long on. Also the 100 up for Hong Kong China. Comes down the track, smashes it, but no distance, only aerial. And a very good catch by SLvsHK running forward. Nasrullah had the right plans coming down the track to go with the turnover long off. No timing. And Dunitha Lalage strikes again for Sri Lanka.
Lalage bowling in the right channels. Batter understandably wants to make the maximum, but only manages to sky one. The fielder doing well again, running forward and completing a catch. 8 he got of 7, and Hong Kong are now 9 down for 102.
Slog sweep. And a brilliant attempt, just not good enough. Ravin Matthew tried to save the 6 by palming it back into the field. Short bound to the leg side, and Ehsan Khan, he peppered it. And make it the second 6 of the over. Indeed it is. And Ehsan Khan finishes with a flourish. Couple of sixes in the over. Certainly, probably Hong Kong China will think the momentum shifted slightly towards their side. 170 for 9 after 20.
The Hong Kong batting card, this never got going. Zishan and Anshuman, both the openers, came in and went early. Zishan scoring 8, Anshuman 21, stayed there for a while, didn't create much of an impact. Babar, Nizakat, the 2 main players, going for ducks, and then Shiv and Murtaza 26 and 20 each. Nobody kicking on to make a big one. Azaz in the end went for 3, Kenchit got 4, and Ehsan with those 2 hits towards the end getting 17 of 8 and getting Hong Kong to 117 for 9.
7 bowlers used by Sri Lanka. Milan Ratnayaka, the only seamer with the new ball, 1 for 19. Lalage expensive in the last over, picked up a couple of wickets. V.S. Kant was excellent alongside Ravin Matthew. Along with them, they picked up 5 wickets in their 8 overs.
Well, the target is set. 118 runs in the 20 overs for SriLanka A to register their first win of this tournament. Maninder Singh joins me in the commentary box. Manipa, should be easy?
Well, it's never easy because Hong Kong, China also have spinners, but yeah, you think from Sri Lanka A's point of view.
Well, the sun is well and truly out this time. Cloud cover's gone, and Sri Lanka A need 118 to win. Pulled away off the mark. San Madushka. Heaved away, straight in line. And Halambage gets off the mark with a boundary.
Bringing on a spinner is not going to help. Murtaza, captain himself, started with the proceedings, trying to bowl flat. There's no point doing that. If you're going to bowl the first over, try and flight the ball, try and make sure that the batter plays you on the front foot. Yeah. That's the only way you could get wickets. Flight, bowl it up, make the batters drive, and that is where you can make them make a mistake, and that is exactly what Yasim Murtaza did this time. That was clever bowling. Exactly what we were talking about. Flight it, make them drive, you'll get wickets. That is what the Hong Kong China captain did.
Yeah, Halambage goes for 4. Sri Lanka A 5 for 1 in the first over. Steps out, does Cruz Pulle. Knows that there's no one on the offside in the deep. Clever batting. At the end of 9, at the end of the first over, it is 9 for 1. Tried to hold the cutter, picked up by Cruz Pulle, who is now looking in cruise control. First 6 of the innings.
This is exactly what I wanted to see, the approach of the Sri Lanka A team. How are they going to go about this target that they've been given?
Cut away. Madushka along the ground gets his first boundary. Delicate. Left it late. Madushka using his experience on a tricky pitch. Slapped away, but it's gone straight to the fielder. Babar Hayat there. And Crucibles' journey on the crease comes to an end.
And a little bit of help for the bowler from the surface as well. The ball really didn't come the way the batter was expecting it to come, hitting the bottom of the bat. Sometimes you see a shortish delivery and you try to hit it too hard. That is why you lose the timing. Crucibles, who looked good for his 13, will have to go back. 32 for 2.
Flighted delivery. Played over the fielder's head. Controlled shot from Madhushka to earn a boundary. Pulled away. Tonked it over deep mid-wicket for a maximum. Fernando gets off the mark in style.
Once again short, this time too short. Too easy for the batter. Dismissing it. Let's have a look at this stroke. Nasrullah once again bending his back, but not getting it as high as he would have liked. And a comfortable height for the batter. Just smash it over mid-wicket for half a dozen.
Lower delivery. Takes that on the full. Nicely driven. Back past the bowler.
Once again a loose ball, allowing the batter to just punch it down.
Nicely played. Powerful stroke from Fernando.
This time width on offer and sliced away over point.
Flicked it away. Nicely played. All the way for maximum. 6 of the first ball of the over.
Towards the shorter side of the boundary. Poor ball this on legs, asking for trouble. And quality of batters playing inside, he would not spare that. Any decent player would help himself. Hitting the right timing. Another maximum to the total.
Goes for the big shot. Long on fielder, Kujwat, that goes sail over. Long on for the maximum. Big over.
Growing in confidence, the batters, Fernando this time, smashing one towards the cow corner. Another 6 to the total. Just have a look at this. Picked up off a length, was a cutter, but was in the slot. No second invitation required for this. The tall batter has a longer reach.
Catch it is the call. And it's dropped. Looking for the second. Never run on a misfield or a drop catch. Unfortunate from Hong Kong, China's point of view. Fidai must be happy and might claim he's also the youngest in the commentary box. That goes for boundary.
Meanwhile, struck in the gap. All fielders on the offside in the ring except the long off.
But why not? Does he have the golden arm? Indeed he does. Golden arm, golden ball, Anshuman Rath. First ball strike.
He's not a regular bowler, but have a look at that. Yeah, a bit of turn once again. It has been all throughout, and 10 times, in fact 11 times out of 10, if that was possible, he would take that regulation take. And a much needed breakthrough now. Sri Lanka 87 for the loss of 3. And on that occasion, though, it was a half-tracker helped on its way. You wouldn't mind that for a first ball.
What a shot that is. That's caffeine powered by Nuvarito Fernando.
Actually, this is what keeps you alive, isn't that? The action on the cricketing fields. That's a beautiful shot.
Well, let's have a look at that once more. It went so high, for a moment I thought it would come down with a weather report. Magnificent shot. Stamping his authority, and he's very close now to closing this game out. cruising through for yet another single.
Equality sides, that's the best thing to do. Oh, extra cover. Known to the Fernando, that's a shot and a half. The hardest shot in the cricketing manual, the inside out. Known to the Fernando made it look so easy.
Held their position in this match, and on that occasion he's gone inside out once again, picked his spot, and another boundary.
And that's the shot that will take Sri Lanka A to victory. Sahanarachage finishes it off with a boundary for Sri Lanka A, registering their first win at this DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025, winning it by 7 wickets.
Facing a target of 118. Madhuska started well for 35. Halamage threw away for yet another failure. 4 of 3 deliveries. Crucible looked good briefly for his 13. Arachige was there until then, 40 until the end, 14 of 13. Man of the hour, Nonu Fernando, showing his experience, showing his class to remain not out on 47 in 27 deliveries.
Well, Hong Kong China bowlers really didn't find their way through the batting of Sri Lanka. Skipper Murtaza looked good, 1 for 24 in 4 overs, and Anshuman, who came in to bowl a couple of overs, took 1 wicket. Nasrullah also chipping in with 1 wicket. But at the end, Sri Lanka A comfortably making it home.
Sri Lanka won the toss, put Hong Kong China into bat, 117 for 9. Shiva batted well, the under-19 skipper of Hong Kong China, 26. Trevin Matthew was excellent in the power play, 3 for 21. B.S. Kant in the middle overs controlled things, 2 for 11. Lala gave expensive in the last over. The first 2 was really good. And in reply, Sri Lanka finishing off in 13.5 overs with Fernando remaining not out on 47. This is what happens to the points table now. Sri Lanka jumps to the second position from minus net run rate. They go to plus 1.34. Afghanistan and Bangladesh yet to play the evening game.